So let's look at the vocabulary. I've already posted this on my Tasha. There I am. All right. Wrong one. Okay. That's not right. Well, where's the vocabulary I gave to you? Okay, let me try this then. Anyway, I posted it's on your thing. That's where I'm going to go to get it from. I don't know why it's not showing up in my list of Quizlets. I say that. I hope I posted something for you guys. Oh, well, that explains that. Okay. Forget what I said. There we go. All right, let me share this. And they're not posted yet. I'm sorry. I thought I posted yours too. But here's the words though. Unpleasant. These are all new words, I think. But unangenehm. But angenehm, that's why I have it in parentheses there, so you learn two words at once. Unangenehm, unpleasant. Angenehm is pleasant. Doesn't look like it in the picture, does it? But there you go. And poor or unfortunate, like we say, oh, you poor thing. So we don't just mean financially poor, but we mean like, oh, you poor thing, I'm so sad. That kind of thing, yeah? That's the same word in German, like this word is arm. Here's a good false cognate for you. Arm. And modest. Look at that. That's a great picture. I wasn't expecting that today. But today's the day we celebrate this, right? Where Jesus washed the feet of the apostles. Very modest. And that word in German is bescheiden. Worried. Worried. Besorgt. Besorgt. Discreet. Discreet, very easy. Discreet. Yeah. Discreet. Mm-hmm. And dark, we know dark? Dunkel. Good. Dynamic. This will be easy too. Dynamisch. Dynamisch. Remember, we don't see the letter Y unless it comes from a foreign word, usually from English. But when we do, you kind of got to hear it from somebody to know how they pronounce it. Selfish. Mine. Egoistisch. Egoistisch. We say egotistical. That means something different in English, but egoistisch. Okay. Jealous. Selfish. Jealous. All these good things. Unpleasant. This word is eifersüchtig. Eifersüchtig. Serious. Look at that kid. That kid's serious. Ernst. We have a word in English, earnest. Do you know that word? Earnest, which means serious. Yeah. Lazy. This is a great word. Foul. Foul. Hardworking. Fleißig. So those are opposites. Faul and fleißig. That's an oppositional thing. Lazy, hardworking. Friendly. Yeah, before, right? Friendly? Freundlich, yeah. What's unfriendly? Unfreundlich, yeah. Angenehm, unangenehm. Freundlich, unfreundlich. Happy. A couple words for happy, but this one is froh. For instance, we would say about Sunday, this upcoming Sunday, I would say to you, frohe Ostern. What's frohe Ostern? Happy Easter. This is happy. A person can be froh also. Mean. Look at this guy. Mean. Gemein. Gemein. Greedy. Greedy. Gierig. Gierig. Happy. Another word for happy. We had froh. Glücklich. Usually you describe yourself like this. Ich bin glücklich. Maybe froh, but glücklich is more common with people. Generous. Generous. Großzügig. Großzügig. Good. Good? Gut. Klingt sehr gut. Okay. Light. We had dark now. Hell, this is not the thing, a light like in the ceiling or on your desk, but light, like light brown, or it's really bright outside. Maybe bright might be a translation. Intellectual. Ready for this? Intellectual. Intellectual. Good. Now this one we know, right? Intelligent with intelligent. Now we have intellectual. Okay. Interesting. Interessant. Slow, like this computer. Langsam. Langsam. Good. Boring. Langweilig. Langweilig. Langsam, langweilig. Good. Favorite. This is actually a prefix. This will be the bonus too. You could say favorite music, favorite subject, favorite animal, favorite food, favorite drink, favorite sport, favorite color, favorite film. But the word you put in front of that word film or book or color or whatever it is this prefix, Lieblings. So Lieblingsbuch, Lieblingsfilm, Lieblingsfach, your favorite subject. Yeah, Lieblingsessen, favorite food, Lieblingsgetränk, favorite drink. So that's why I have a hyphen after Lieblings, because it's a prefix that makes it into one word though. Funny? Ha, ha, ha. Lustig. Das ist so lustig. Tired. Müde. Müde. Brave. I think I put this on the test, but I told you what it meant though.
Oh, yeah.
Like brave people join the army, or mutig is this word. Mutig. Naive. I don't know why that's the picture. Naive. Okay, I'm sure she is. Naive. Got that? It's weird. It's one of the few words in English where we actually use an umlaut over the letter. There's one of the, sometimes the name Zoe pops up like this sometimes. You notice that?
Yeah.
With the umlaut over the E. In German, umlaut I is not a letter. Only A, O, and U has an umlaut. But in other languages, I'm not sure where the word naive comes from. I know like in Dutch, not Dutch, but Danish, puts umlauts over all different vowels, but not in German. But anyway, nervous is easy. This is almost similar, nervous, with the umlaut O. Nervous. Nice. Remember this one? Nice?
Schön.
Well, nice, like the weather's nice. That works for sure. But a person's nice. It's a short word, net. Net. I think we have that. Curious. Remember this guy? Yeah, he's curious. There's the word neugierig. Neugierig. We had gierig earlier.
Neugierig.
Danke. Neugierig. That means greedy. Neugierig, like greedy for new things? I don't know. That's kind of what it means. Neu is new, gierig, greedy. But it's not a negative thing when you're curious, I guess. But all right, anyway, bad. We had this before. Bad? First chapter. Schlecht. Gut und schlecht. I think there's a lot of opposites if we did this, like, split it up just right. Because we had langsam, slow, but what's fast? Schnell.
Schnell.
Schnell. Shy. Shy is schüchtern. Schüchtern. Weak. Do we have stark last time? Stark? Means strong. Stark is strong. I may have thought we had that. But weak, though, is schwach. Schwach. Okay. They're strong.
Stark.
Like Tony.
Yeah.
When he puts the iron suit on, he is.
Only with the iron suit.
Otherwise, he's pretty vulnerable.
Yeah.
Stark. Proud. By the way, proud, or the word pride, like in English, can have a positive and a negative meaning. It's okay to be proud of yourself, be proud of your kids, but there's a level you take it to where it becomes excessive, right?
Yeah.
And pride actually becomes a real mortal sin type situation. So proud can be good. Proud can be, we just read a story in German Lit about, well, you know the story, Snow White, and describes the stepmother, the new queen, as being this word, stolz. But it doesn't mean it in the good way, though. It's described as stolz und übermütig. That's the word mutig. But übermütig means she's conceited. So she was proud, she's prideful, maybe, and conceited, and she couldn't stand the idea of anyone being more beautiful than her. That's how it goes on to describe her. That's stolz, proud. Okay, then sweet, but also cute, like, oh, that's so sweet, you know? You're not always talking about flavoring, like M&Ms are sweet, too.
That's like the window song.
That's
like the window song. The color zone.
Of the M&Ms?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like something sweet can be like something cute, like,
yeah.
Okay, and then sweet can also mean like, oh, wow, that iced tea is really, here's the word, same as in, it can mean both things, like it does in German, in English, Zeus. Zeus. Okay. Great. I think so. No, told, another word. Yeah, told to me is more like a little more slang, like cool, or yeah, people say cool also, but told, great, okay. It's a positive adjective. Sad, oh. We are happy, froh und glücklich. Nicht toll. Here it is, traurig. Traurig. Yeah, this is traurig. Okay. I think the bonus was that Lieblingsword. Lieblingsfach, Lieblingsmusik, Lieblingsgetränk, Lieblingsbuch, Lieblingsfilm. All those were. Okay, I'm just gonna jump through the, let me just, I don't need to open the tab. Just gonna do a quick little overview of the chapter. I don't wanna jump into a whole bunch of new stuff. And since we're all gonna be back together in one room, all of us at the same time for 5 days, and the rest of the time, let's look at the chapter and just kind of get an overview. Oh, there we go. What we're going to be doing. And I'll, there we go. View text. I think it's about page 120. Oh, I overshot it. There we go. I'll share this with them. Okay. So a lot of this is the vocabulary we just went over. Over here on this side, so in fact, I don't see any words yet that we did not use. I think they're all there. Schwach, stolz, almost in the same order. Toll. Then there's some careers. We didn't do that, but that'll be on a different quiz, a different of architect, businessman, engineer, journalist, things like that. But we'll get into all those in a bit. We already have almost 40 words. So, and over here we have describing, it's like they're at a wedding party or something, but describing using those adjectives we just learned. We're learning all this mess here. As you can see, we got, oops, I don't have a page that big. Okay. Let's go a little further. Whoa. Good. Got a thing here about friends and yeah, how Germans like think of friendship. It's a little different concept, I guess. They talk about acquaintances, which is probably most people in your life you call acquaintances in Germany. And then people who are your friends, you probably only have just a very close group of a few people you'd actually call your Freunde, yeah, like your friends, a circle of friends. But we'll talk about that. That's an interesting cultural difference. And over here, oh yeah, this guy here, he's a prince, believe it or not. Yeah, he's kind of a controversial guy. And this is his wife, who is the daughter of the actress who became a princess, Grace Kelly. Does that name sound familiar? Grace Kelly? Anyone? No? Well, Grace Kelly was making a movie in Monaco with Alfred Hitchcock and Cary Grant. Maybe those names sound familiar to you. And the Prince of Monaco came to watch the filming one day, fell in love with Grace Kelly, and they were married. And that was, I think it was the last movie that she made, actually. She wasn't really able to make any more movies after she became a princess. And she was the Princess of Monaco. This is her daughter, though. And she married this prince from Germany. And Ernst August von Hanover. And, well, we'll learn a little about him. And I'll tell you some things about him that are not in the article that I can, he's got his problems, right? Okay, the big thing in this chapter is this word right here, modals. And that's not a word we know in English, probably not, unless you really get into grammar. But modals in German, we really begin to kind of expand how much we can say very quickly. Because modals are words like this: can, must, have to, allowed to, können, müssen, dürfen, should or supposed to, want to, would like to, things like that. Those are modals, and they're a form of a helping verb. We haven't really had any helping verbs yet, but that's a form of a helping verb. So in German, these words are können, müssen, dürfen, sollen, okay, they're right here. All right. Wollen. Good. Dürfen, different order. Dürfen, können, müssen, sollen, wollen. And we combine those with another verb, like you just can't, well, I guess you could say, yeah, I can, but that's out of context. It means nothing. I can what? Yeah. Somebody has to know what you're talking about. I'm allowed to, I'm able to, I have to, I'm supposed to, I want to. Another verb is going to be attached to this. So I want to go. I can't go. I'm not allowed to go. I shouldn't go. I want to go. So you can take any sentence and run it through all these, and it takes on a different mood. I think it's what's called in grammar, a different mood. Literally, that's what they call it. So if I say again, I'll go back to the old, I can build a website. That's the first one. Können. I can build a website. I'm allowed to build a website. I have to build a website. I should build a website. I want to build a website. Each one of those has a different feeling to it, although it's only one word that's changing each time. So you see how this kind of broadens our ability to express, ability, or, something that has to be done, should be done, something you desire to do, want to do. So we have these 5 words. We're going to start with dürfen, können, müssen, sollen, and they're irregular. We'll talk a lot about them, but that's going to be the main part of the grammar. It actually will take a little while to work through. Keeps on going over there on 126. I'm probably going to, let's look at 127, 128. All right. And then this is the other part of the chapter. Prepositions with the accusative case, and I'll tell you what that means later. But a lot of times I leave out the word bis because I didn't learn it when I was learning German, so I don't. But it is accusative. But durch, für, gegen, ohne, and that's how I learned them. And they're just 5 or 6 prepositions. They have their own meaning, but whatever follows that preposition goes automatically to the accusative case. It doesn't mean that it's a direct object. It just means it's in the accusative case. In fact, it's not a direct object. So now accusative case gets broadened to be 2 things. Direct objects are accusative, and things that follow accusative case prepositions are, like these 6 words, are also accusative case, but not a direct object. All right, so those are things different. So it's pretty simple, really. I mean, as far as, we know the chart and all that, to put those together and just use them as just vocab, durch, für, gegen, ohne, in a sentence. It's not that complicated. I think that's, yeah, okay. There's a little bit there about commands or imperatives, like telling people to do things, or asking people to do, not asking, but like suggesting people do things. We won't spend as much time on that, but those are pretty straightforward. Good. Yeah. Like I said, look at that. I kind of hate to jump into too much of this today, since we're going to all be back together again Monday. Well, that's the next chapter then. Yeah. At the end of each AB part, so we're in the B part now, they have a complete vocabulary list from both chapters. And that's what's on this last page of 3B, which is actually vocab from, so here's Sohn, Tochter, Oma, Opa, all that. It's a combined list of a good bit of the vocab from both chapters. That comes at the end of every section, like 3, section 2, section 1. But we're at the end. We're working on the back half of section 3, so we're doing pretty good. Good. Huh. Well, I'm gonna go to law school too. Let's, whoever's at home watching or whichever ones of you, I'm gonna cut you guys loose. We need to watch the highlights of the Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein played yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Liechtenstein. That's right. No, wait for a second. Yeah, wait. I don't watch them.
No?
No. But that's probably, wait, is America in the World Cup?
Have they,